All of Us Are Dead Season 2 Byung-chan Explained. The creator of the Jonas virus. The science teacher who had the intentions of making his son stronger, and he ended up turning the population into a group of zombies. Will he be making a return in Season 2? Let's look at some theories. Here is All of Us Are Dead Season 2 Byung-chan Theories Explained. Just to let you know, this video will contain spoilers. Byung-chan was the creator of the Jonas virus, which is essentially what kickstarted the whole show. We see throughout All of Us Are Dead that he created this virus with good intentions, if you can say that. He never intended it to be a virus. He just purely wanted his son to stand up for himself due to the fact he was constantly being bullied, and instead he wanted to genetically modify him. In episode 4 of the show, we see him being interrogated by the police officers as they are trying to get to the bottom of what's going on outside, and he's the only person who knows. Whilst this is happening, we see a zombie break into the station and take a bite out of one of the officers, leading it to turn crazy in there, and then for the station to be overthrown. This is then when we see Byung-chan essentially offer himself up to the zombie and allow them to take a bite out of his arm. It is here when we see him start to turn, and this then leads me onto a theory about his potential inclusion in Season 2 of the show. I personally think that we could potentially see Byung-chan reappear in Season 2 of All of Us Are Dead. Byung-chan is the only person out there who truly knows the information about the virus, and has the knowledge on how it can be cured, how the virus can treat a specific host, and just how deadly it is with the full range of capabilities. When we see the zombies taking over the station, Byung-chan looks happy, almost like he's proud of what he's caused. He references the strong taking over the weak quite frequently throughout the show, and I think he was fully aware that if he doesn't join the zombie-like beings, then he will become to what is referred as weak. After he's been bitten, we see a slightly different behavior in the way that he walks towards the camera and what I'd refer to as his turn when compared to the other people. We don't see him turn demonic, we don't see him seem as though he has these zombie-like tendencies. It just appeared as though he took on the appearance and what I would say adopted the benefits of it. I think Byung-chan is most definitely a Hambi. I don't think he would have allowed himself to have been bitten for anything less. He is an extremely intelligent, smart person and values his mind, so I don't think he would compromise that for a second. He turned purely so that he could become stronger, which is what it looks like is going to happen. As he even mentioned himself, the idea of his son dying a monster was more appealing than his son living as a human. So I think he would have the same view. We know that heat is one of the main things that can kill the virus. However, the last we basically saw of him was in episode 4, long before the bomb was dropped. He could have sought shelter or traveled to somewhere completely different. I don't think he would have been susceptible to the addictive noise that lured the others into a trap, so I think he would have managed to have survived the bombing. I think Byung-chan could potentially be one of the strongest villains in Season 2. He could have well been preparing for this day to arrive and been supplementing himself with other medication to ensure that he didn't turn and lose his mind. We saw how powerful Guinan was in Season 1, and I think it's safe to say that Byung-chan would be twice as powerful as him. Just because I believe that his knowledge of the virus is something that would add to his strength, and nobody else would have that. I think he could be leading a group of Hambis and be looking to seek revenge on the human civilization that is based on the other side of the wall. He hates everyone for the way that his son was treated and believes that you have to be strong to survive, and in his eyes, being strong is being a zombie. I think with this new adopted mentality and personality, he will fuel his intentions of wreaking havoc on civilization, and it will be down to Namra and the gang to try and stop him. Do you think Byung-chan will appear in Season 2? Leave a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time.